We drop bass in your face. We drop bass in your face. We drop bass in your face. We drop
blowing up the place, blowing up the place.
Drop bass in your face. We drop bass in your face. We drop bass in your face. We drop
bass in your face. Boom, I wanna get better than the Zoom. Make the floor.
Al was putting on at the shop. I'm gonna pull a dick move. And that transmission kit, I put like 8,000 miles on that bitch. No endorsement, 50cc, didn't give a fuck. Went to Scraping the Coast over in Mississippi. I sold it for $1,500. It had white walls, full performance, big board kit. It was a 105, stroker crank. When I first got it, it ran like 32 miles an hour. When I was done, it was running like 48 or 49, which is fucking fast for a little scooter. But had a guy really liked the fucking bike. He's like, how much you want for it? I said, name a fucking price. He said $1,500. I shit myself because I only paid $1,700 for it new. It had close to 10,000 miles on it. And yeah, do it. There's some shitty drivers around here. But I use the shit out of it. I've used it. Everywhere I went, it was wide open. It wasn't the fastest thing in the world. It was a little scooter. But my boss, because when I first got it, everybody's like, oh, look at the gay-ass scooter. My boss trying to make jokes. He went and rode it once. He got a scooter. My cousin bought a scooter. Now, they all have 150s. He bought a 50cc off a buddy of mine. I put a brand new big bore kit on it because they fucked up trying to rebuild the engine. I fixed some of the wiring. Got it looking good. It's in my garage. My boss's scooter's in my garage. My brother's scooter's in my garage. My cousin's 150 is blown up sitting in front of his house and I still got to rebuild it. Now, here's the thing. The 150 has a lot of acceleration. They do. I've had them spin the back tire on me. Taking off like a dick, but, and they do. The 150 without work does about 53, 54 miles an hour. That's fucking fast for a scooter. Al, the shop owner, got his up to 86 with the big, with a 187 big bore, a stroker crank, and nitrous. Yeah, nitrous on a scooter. When you're the shop owner, you do whatever the fuck you want, I guess. But 86 miles an hour on a scooter, fuck you, I won't do it. I know how those things feel over 60. I'm happy where I'm at. Because they are all over the place. But shit, I've driven over 3 hours on that scooter to go to fucking Biloxi for Scraping the Coast. And guess what? I would never do it again. Because I did it at all of like 36 miles an hour at the time. And yes, on a scooter, driving into the wind makes all the difference in the world. That shit will slow you down 10 miles an hour. Now, here's the thing about a Mad Dog. It is a Honda Ruckus clone with a GY6 engine on it. You're going to buy a new Ruckus for $3,000, let's say that. Easy, any day of the week, $3,300-ish. You go buy a Grom for the same fucking price, I suppose. Ruckus looks fucking gay, it's not stretched out. I buy a Mad Dog for $1,500 to $2,400, depending if I want a 150 or 50. And it's already stretched. It's already got most of the shit I want. All I'll add is a longer seat, maybe different bars, new BMX stem. Yeah, because we can do that. A loud ass exhaust, change the cam. Fuck, drop $300 into it, throw a quick paint job on it, and it looks fucking great. I got about $3,000 invested in it, And to do the same to a Ruckus, you're at $4,500, $6,000 or more. And then these guys think they can sell their Ruckuses for $7,000, $8,000 after they do this shit. And it's all bolt-on. There's no real customization. But whatever, to each his own. I'll ride with a Ruckus rider, I don't care. But this vlog's getting kind of long, but this is actually pretty cool to do. I get off an Esplanade in a half a mile. You should get over. You should slow down a little bit and get over. There you go. You're doing great. But as far as bikes are concerned, I got rid of the Mad Dog Ruckus clone. And at the shop, there was an 86 Suzuki Intruder VS 700, whatever the fuck the actual model number is. I can't remember. But it was a good bike. I never changed the oil in it. I think I might have put 6,000 or 7,000 miles on it. I paid $1,000 for it. I sold it for $1,900. I think I did very well for cleaning up and throwing a pair of Shinko white walls on it. And no, I don't agree with Shinko tires on a street bike. That I will not do that. That's just fucking dangerous. But as far as cruiser tires, the 777s are very good fucking tires. I like them. They ride comfortable. They're grippy. Yeah, whatever. They're decent tires for a cheap price. They look good. They got great tread on them for a cruiser. But I treated that fucking cruiser like it was a fucking H2R, okay? I ran the fuck out of it everywhere I went. I adjusted the clutch on it, got everything working good. I changed the oil before I sold it. Blinker is always a nice thing, bro. But I abuse the shit out of a bike, I'll admit it. I will use that bitch like, well, a cheap whore I just picked up at the bar. But the SV, I don't know, I love the bike. It rides fucking great. It's fun. I can't get in a shitload of trouble, but I can still outrun state police with it. No, I've never outran the cops ever. Only in Mexico. Right? Mexico. Well, it's a fun bike. It's great. Yes, it's a great beginner's bike. It's forgiving. You can fuck up and drop the clutch at 7,000 RPM in first gear. You're probably gonna control it and get it back down. You're not just gonna flip off that bitch. It makes a decent wheelie bike, good for burnout, shit like that. I need to replace the clutch in mine if anybody notices. Yeah, the clutch is gone. I lost the shifter linkage. Bad day on 3127. Come back from Gramercy, cold as fuck. Louisiana State party pooper rolls up behind me after I come to a stop on the side of the road, says I have 15 minutes to get out of there before he calls a tow truck. Fuck. I had nothing in my bag, no wrench, no big screwdriver, nothing. So I can try and get it out of gear. I couldn't do it by hand, off that little fucking peg. But I drove it down to where my brother works at sheriff's office. He's a deputy, he works in the jail, blah, blah, blah. I don't care if y'all know this, but I drive down there, I call a friend. Brett comes from Prairieville and brings me a pair of vice grip pliers, which I need to bring his back. And I drove home with vice grip pliers, but I had to get down the road before that to the jail in 6th gear, and I just wore that fucking clutch out. I'm sorry, I was pissed. So I fucked up the clutch. It's been a little slipping since I got it, but it didn't slip that bad. It was only like 4th gear. But I got new clutch cover gasket, the works. It's ready. I'm just waiting on those parts to come in. Thank you, sir. As soon as those parts are in, I'll be nice and happy. But waiting on Bike Bandit, it took them 2 weeks just to ship it because they're waiting on the O-ring seals for the water pump, which if I'm doing it, I might as well do everything. That's just how I seem about it. That was like $210 total for everything I ordered from them. I lost my shifter linkage. Pretty aggravated because I didn't feel like ordering one and waiting, because the SV is my pretty much only drivable vehicle. Yes, the Jeep is drivable, but it needs some front end work, let's say that. It's nice. Run the shit out that red light, thank you. But fuck, I can't even remember the name of it. The control rod that comes out of the steering box, the pitman arm, that's it, is loose as fuck. I can go down the highway at 60 and just whip the wheel around all fucking day. And I will not change lanes. It's got 36-inch super swampers on it. It's a mud vehicle only. The rear crank bearings are bad. So if I turn the AC on, you can hear it coming from a mile away. And yeah, it's not really a daily driver, if you know what I mean. Let's see, 2405. That's 2303. 2405. Let's see. 2405. Okay, I was tripping, but as far as that, and the Ford Escape is for sale. I still got wash it again, put it on Craigslist, Facebook, everything. $800-900, come get it, put a motor in it. And Blue Book on it, it's clean as fuck. It's got a dent in the fender. I have a new fender. It's got one little BB mark in the back of it from one of the fucking jackass neighborhood kids in his fucking pellet rifle. I know he did it. Shot him up with a paintball gun for it. Worked out great. But Blue Book on the car is $4,300, so let's say you'll get $35 for it by just putting a $400 or $500 engine in it, and then your time, and then paint the fender, put it on. It'd make life great. But I just don't have the time or the energy to even want to do it. I've done so many motor swaps that I'm sick of it. I don't mind doing mechanic work, helping other people. I hate doing it for myself by myself. I'll tell you what, it fucking sucks ass. It really does. But I guess that's all I got on my mind for now. But I think it was a good vlog. Alright, y'all. Have a nice day. Talk to y'all later.